Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Farm Simulator 2022. Lately, it's been a little crazy around here with construction and everything else going on, kids being at home from school. But today, now super focused, it is late December, so it is Christmas time for us. Let's kick a tire and get started. Now, before we continue work on our field, we need to make a few more dollars. And oh, really quick, as always, we're gonna check the shop here quick. This month, there's some really cool things. This baler would be really good, but obviously nothing we have could even remotely pull that. It says 100 horse. I've used that before. It's more like you want 200 horse to run that. Otherwise, other than these other things are really not on the table for us today, but let's go check out contracts. There is a few really good ones for this time of year. With that being said, this is our last opportunity of this year to do a harvesting contract. So I think we're actually going to go ahead and do this and borrow the equipment because obviously we don't have the stuff to do sugar beets yet. But this will give us a kind of a unique deal today in Field 100 is actually not that far away, and I almost got hit by a car. Oh, that's cool. The plants actually look like they're in winter. We don't have snow yet. So this one, let's see. What is this one? A 201, and this is an M8 201. Wait, are they both 201s? Least, does it show up in lease equipment? It don't. So I'm guessing this is going to be what we use for moving the beets. And the other one, oh, and we got double trailers. Awesome. This is going to be fancy. This is going to be so fancy, we're going to have our pinkies up. Oh, let's connect. Oh, I must accidentally bump that. Let's go ahead and connect. Yeah, I did. You can see it's a little crooked. And there we go. So we got them trailers hooked up here. Actually, I have there we go. Now we can go to the back trailer. Let's open the cover. See what they look like. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to try these Kubota tractors out. I have not actually used them yet. The reason I assumed this one is for over here is it has narrow tires, and normally on a crop you have to have narrow tires or tires to fit the row at any rate, so you don't destroy your crop. So we got quite the little shindig going. Let me head up to Field 100, and I'll meet you up there, folks. Time to do sugar beets, so let's go ahead. The front part here is a top remover. What it'll do is it'll take all the uh, green tops off the plants. Let's go ahead and start. And this is actually one of the things I'm looking really forward to get into. So let's go ahead, lower the harvester. Let's turn on. Oh, it's unfolding. I forgot to unfold it, so it automatically did that for us. All right. So I don't know how long this is actually going to take, but so you can see taking off the tops, and then the back part is ripping it off the ground, and you can see we're already at 12%. This is one of them high yield fields that I was talking about. We're going to have to stop there. I'm going to have to turn the header off and grab as many of the beets as we can. So we're going to turn off. There we go. We're going to get stuck in a tree here. Pipe in. I want to pipe in. I don't want to get caught in that tree. And we're going to have to turn around on someone's grass field. I'm sorry about that, dude, but we got no options here. This is just too big for what we're trying to get it in. Oh, lower. There we go. We'll turn on. Let's turn on the back part. And let's go ahead. And I'm thinking we're going to get probably quite a bit off of this field. I'm not entirely sure. Right now, I just want to get the edges done and then see what we're working with here. Also, especially with this, one thing I did think forget to tell you guys is on that bottom left corner here, we'll stop. You can see I have a degrees thing. It's kind of stuck in the middle of the 208, and it's going between 360 and 0 degrees. That is how you drive straight, or get as straight as you can. Oh, and there's a tree there, so we have to be real careful. Getting the outside of this done is going to be uh, quite quite helpful. So I'm going to turn around, and I think we're going to do a little montage here. And because it's Christmas in the game, I think some good old-fashioned Christmas music might be in store here. As you can see, we're done. I have the last load here, so let's start unloading it. I think we're gonna have enough to get a little bit extra. Now I am gonna be. Uh, we are obviously very early on gonna be. I meant to tip that to the left, not to the back. Oh well. Um, let's see if it starts giving us cash. No, not yet. Interesting. We definitely want to get in sugar beets early. That's going to play a big part. Oh, there we go. Now we got some money rolling in. Boy, only like $600. That was not much. But the contract is done now. So that contract is actually done. So let's go ahead and complete it. But like I said, sugar beets is something as soon as we can get into it, as soon as we got the equipment to get into, we definitely want to get into it. Oh wow! So we have almost $6,000. That's going to be enough to start our next deal. So if you guys remember, in our field 3, we're trying to get it ready for potatoes in the spring. Let's head into the shop here quick. But you know that remember last episode we had rocks sitting in there, and so we're going to take a quick look at stone pickers. We're obviously not going to have a whole lot of options with it. Where are you, stone pickers? I feel like it's up higher. There it is. Now, we don't have the power for these, but we do have another option. And I think, oh, we got to make sure. Okay, so it can attach to loaders as well. We want universal. Yeah, let's do universal, I think. That way we're not worried about it. Let's go ahead and buy this, and let's grab our, we're gonna have to use, obviously, spikes. So let me put the bale grabber down, and I will meet you over there with the rock bucket. So you can see we got rocks everywhere in here, so we're gonna get that picked up. That's kind of hard on equipment. So let's go ahead and let's see. Will this work okay on this thing? Okay, it will. This is absolutely not how you do this in real life, by the way. In real life, you generally will just find them as you go, and then you will actually just kind of put them in a bucket, or a lot of tractors will have a box on it. We call it the rock bucket, and you would normally throw it in there. You can actually use one of them big rock pickers that was in the shop that we were looking at that we just don't have the power to run right now. And but honestly, for a lot of farms, paying that much money for a rock picker when you can just do it by hand, um, it can be tough by hand though because there's some big rocks. Uh, when you can do it by hand is a better option, well, not a better option, but it's a more economical option. Um, and they get real big. I'm talking like boulders the size of the tires on the tractor sometimes. Sometimes you just have to dig a bigger hole and put them in. Sometimes you don't really take them out of the field. You just get them down. That doesn't happen too often, but for the most part, you just pick them up and you got a lot of times you have a rock pile by a field. But this is real hard on equipment, so you want to get the rocks out of it, especially like seeders and I mean your cultivators, actually just kind of everything, because now that I think about it, the most affected thing is going to be harvesters. They have them little blades at the end of the head, on the combine head, that if they get messed up, they can get messed up real quick by rocks in a hurry. So we're going to get all these rocks out of this field. Even this small rock pick bucket looks huge on our little tractor. Look at that. No rocks. And honestly, we're just going to keep these stones here in the bucket. We're not going to sell them. Eventually, we're going to look at a way to use these in a production. But that'll be a little bit down the road, obviously. We can't really do that right now. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Another step is done on our own field. Have a good one, folks.